Usyk is anxious for his shot at AJ. Let's chat about it.
Push the weight and no flex. Flex the livest one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Justice for Alexander Usyk. Right? Right? So let's talk. Boxing scene. Says Team Usyk looking forward to signing papers for showdown with Anthony Joshua. Wow. They say the talks continue to progress and things are looking great. Both sides have acknowledged the negotiations are advanced to the point where purse bid will highly not be necessary. It won't be necessary. That's what they're saying. All right. So I'm reading the article. Shout out to Boxing Scene. They're very clear. They say Usyk cleaned out the cruiserweight division. He comes up to heavyweight. He defeated Derek Chisora. I keep calling him Chisora. Derek Chisora, with the understanding that he would be the mandatory for AJ. Granted that AJ got past his mandatory, he fulfilled his IBF mandatory with Kubrak Pulev. But there's something in this article I want to point out. It says Joshua was previously due to face Pulev at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium last June 20th, only for the coronavirus pandemic to shut down those plans, along with the sport as a whole. Now stop right there for a second. Coronavirus pandemic shut down those plans along with the sport as well. So everything got shut down. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Everything got shut down, but the contract between Fury and Wilder. But they just said the whole sport got shut down. I mean, come on, man. Get over that. So I'm reading the article. It says Usyk patiently waited in line for his shot, only to be asked by the WBO to consider a shot at its interim title versus England's Joe Joyce. So they tried to throw Joe Joyce at Usyk. They're saying, look, why are you waiting on AJ? You want to fight Joe Joyce? Because we're trying to work this out with this undisputed situation out with Tyson Fury. The matter lingered for months. It says right here in the article, the matter lingered for months. And Usyk's team threatened legal action. Y'all remember that? I covered that a while ago. They threatened legal action to secure the overdue title shot. All right. Now, here's where it gets fun. All right. Arbitration comes up. We all know the result. They lost. Fury's team lost. So now he has to fight Deontay Wilder July 24th. Okay. WBO asked Eddie Hearn to produce a show cause letter. They gave him 2 days, 48 hours to produce a show cause letter to show proof of a finalized deal in place for Fury Joshua. In an effort to extend the deadline, it was denied by the WBO, calling for the negotiations to immediately commence. Yo, if you had the fight set up and done already, number one, asking for 2 days. Well, they told you, yo, we're going to give you 2 days to produce that. If it was being done already, Eddie, why didn't you just produce it? Oh, yeah, look, here's the paperwork. I was doing it. See? Why didn't you just do that? They gave you 2 days. They were being nice about it. As soon as you got that letter, he should have been like, oh, well, send the email. We did this already. But here's the funny part. Not only didn't he do it in 2 days, he asked for an extension. Why are you trying to extend the deadline, man? Why are you trying to extend the deadline? I don't get it. It was fishy from the whole start. Nothing was done. They lied to you. What are you guys not getting? What are you guys not getting? Y'all all about fairness for the sport, right? And when I'm saying you guys, I'm talking about, y'all know who I'm talking about. What does Drew always say? Time reveals all truth, and a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. They say, yo, Eddie, you got 2 days. Show cause letter. You got 2 days. He comes back, says, yo, can I have an extension? No. What you was doing this whole time? Eddie? Why? I don't get it. What was all the negotiations, man? What are you doing? This is basic stuff. Show cause. Can't do it. Can you get an extension? Why do you need an extension for something that you've been working on for like what? 2-3 months? And we had a date all the way up until the day before the announcement of the ruling of the arbitration. When are you guys gonna stop listening to this guy?
Next week, mate. Next week.
Yeah. Usyk has been a complete professional about this. To my knowledge, I mean, I follow him on Instagram. I haven't seen him ranting about anything. He's not online every 5 minutes, calling people out their name, running around in Batman costumes. In fact, during that negotiation, AJ was quiet. Remember I pointed that out? I said, why is AJ so quiet? He should be happy. This is the biggest fight in British history, right? He should be happy. Why isn't he speaking? So what was going on, Eddie? Fight's not happening. So the WBO is doing the right thing. They tried to insert Joe Joyce. He says, nope. We'll wait. And if we don't get what we're owed, legal action. So we got ourselves a fight. A fight that was supposed to happen. Give this man what he deserves. Usyk did what he had to do. Why isn't anybody saying, Usyk did what he had to do? Why isn't anyone shouting and screaming up and down for Usyk to get his shot? Y'all did it for Dillian Whyte. Wait a minute. Y'all did it for Dillian Whyte. 600 days. Y'all did it for Dillian Whyte. Usyk is in a real situation here. Y'all threw Dillian Whyte at Deontay. Didn't work. That guy? Right. Y'all threw Ortiz at him once. That almost failed, but D is such a nice guy, he gave him a shot. Then gave him another shot. See, I like throwing all these henchmen at the champ. Why isn't anybody standing up for Alexander Usyk? Oh, I know it's not a racial issue, right? It's not, right? Why do I feel like I'm the only person saying anything? I got no beef with Usyk. He's in line. And his camp was completely professional. They said, hey, man, we understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to go for undisputed. And if there's a chance they can make it, we're going to sit on the sideline. But when enough's enough, enough's enough. We want our shot. This is the only article I've seen about that in a while. Everything was held up because of Eddie Hearn's shenanigans. So it looks like Alexander Usyk is finally going to get his justice. Bravo. Bravo. So when we get an official date, we'll talk about who wins that fight. Justice for Alexander Usyk. Bronx on deck. Move!